Welcome back to the Cult of Films. I'm John, the host, and welcome to the very first episode of Commander Night, Episode 1, The Horror. Tonight we are joined by series regulars Johnny Mulligans. What's up, man?
How you doing, everybody?
Oh, yeah. Jason Alt.
Hey, everybody. I'm just here because, I don't know, I get a daily stipend. And John did all the stuff on my hospitality rider.
That's right. Yeah, the Blanton's whiskey. And Zack Taylor. Welcome back, sir.
What up? What did you do? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for showing up for the maiden voyage of this train wreck. But
man, I wouldn't. it's like I would have been in stream and couldn't have been able to look away anyway. So I might as well be a part of the train wreck. I feel like.
Mm-hmm. That math checks out. We're gonna do something different. We're not, Commander's kind of a fun format, and we like to talk about films on this channel. So why not do both? Why not put, one of the most mentally stressful games and then distract ourselves and talk about movies? And we're talking about 4 very fun, mostly cult films. Zach, what movie are we talking about from you, and describe your deck?
Mine's based on Interview with a Vampire. Basically, because that was the first vampire movie I could think of, and I had a vampire deck, so I was like, horror. I was like, that all goes together. But my Edgar Markov deck is just like cheap vampires, make some tokens, got some Anthem effects, swing in. It's not my usual fare. I usually prefer combos, but then when you're swinging in with Edgar, like, what could go wrong?
What can go wrong? Jason,
everything.
What movie did you pick, and what deck are you playing?
I didn't realize we were picking non-horror blockbusters, so I actually picked a horror movie.
Wow.
Got him.
Roasted.
Take that. I decided to go with the 1988 horror comedy, This Stuff, about a company that discovers that this white liquid is bubbling out of the ground, and their first instinct is to taste it. And hey, it's like fat-free ice cream. It's delicious. And when you eat it, all you want to do is eat more, and eventually it takes over your mind, and you become like a pod person, and you attack your family. And it's a good movie. It's about the stuff, and this deck is the stuff. It is Ooze Control. I'm going to be using the stuff to take over your creatures' minds and make them my willing servants, and I'm going to beat you in your face with your own dudes. It's a good campy horror movie. It's a good experiment Kraj Ooze Control deck, and I'm really looking forward to giving you guys the business with the stuff.
That is very on theme.
The stuff and things episode. Because I did the stuff, and then Johnny, what did you do?
I went with the thing, and because I was more of a what have I got in this pile of collection, and decided, I happen to have an Obosh. So yeah, it's kind of the 1982 and the 2011. I believe the 2011 is a prequel. The stories are connected, so you get kind of in the 2011 they set up a lot of the scenes that you found in the 1982. Where the second camp finds the burned up camp, and it's just, they piece them together. I thought that was really cool. But the horror nightmare style creatures, and the deck is basically Obosh doubling up damage, and it's kind of a creature smashing face and people throwing flames, and it's kind of like I managed to stumble into a potential win condition that will likely kill me in the process, but that's fine.
Yes.
So
we're gonna try and live that dream, and it's gonna this deck is the hope of this deck is to escalate things quickly. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice. Last night I was rewatching the stuff just in preparation, and I text Johnny, and luckily he was drunk on tequila. I'm like, "Hey, watch the stuff," and he's like, "Okay." Was that your first time watching the stuff?
That was my first time watching the stuff, and having a margarita in me, it really kind of softens it up. You're not as assaulted by the idea that in the first 5 minutes, this person shows up and decides to eat something bubbling out of the ground at a mining facility.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1985. Whatever. That's what they did back then, apparently.
Parents didn't watch their kids as well. Kids got whatever, rode their bike.
That tastes pretty good. And he's like, I don't trust myself to emote with my face. So I'm gonna have to say all my thoughts out loud. Hey everybody, I work at the mining company. Oh, there's some stuff on the ground. It tastes pretty good.
It was just so campy. Like, it's no Toxic Avenger, but I liked it.
Yes, horror movie themed deck. And that is Thalisse, a Reverent Medium, and my movie is Hereditary by Ari Aster. It's not quite a cult classic, but I think it's a modern cult classic. He's one of those new school horror directors like what was it, Brian Eggers, that did like
Brian Eggers,
the Lighthouse and the Witch, and Ari Aster and Mike Flanagan. There's these like new wave of new school horror directors that are just so good, and Hereditary, it is a fantastic film. So I have Toni Collette here. She's going to channel and kind of ramp up the spirit creation like Toni Collette does in Hereditary. If you haven't seen that movie, go check it out. I think it's streaming free on Prime as of the taping of this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God. It's very good.
I would have done a Midsummer deck with Rux as the commander if I'd have known.
There you go. All right, so let's roll to see who goes first, I guess. Two six-sided dice. I got a 8.
I have an 8 also.
I have a 7.
I got a 1 plus a 7.
You rolled a 1. You can't possibly get an 8.
But he did anyways. Yeah.
A 1 plus a 6.
I got a 4.
4. All right, I will be going
Up your
first.
butt.
Yeah. All right. Here.
Up your butt, Johnny. So I get to go last. Super.
I have a keepable hand. So let's get this going. I will play a Concealed Courtyard and a turn 1 Viscera Seer. Ooh. Did I win yet? All right, go.
Let me play my... Okay, so for all intents and purposes, these lands are all supposed to be snow-covered. This one happens to actually be snow-covered, but, because the thing occurred in the Antarctica. And I'm going to play my expedition map because they were researchers and they had maps, and I'll pass the turn.
Oh my god, I don't have a theme deck at all. Holy shit, I just built Experiment Kraj deck.
That's the person who knows how to make an actual deck made an actual deck and showed up to a theme night. Yeah!
It's you know what? You're not going to say shit when I steal your creatures. I don't want to hear it.
When he plays actual Magic cards, yeah.
As soon as you explained what your deck was, it was like, well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm playing double damage.
Evolving Wilds and crack it.
And you'd be like, I'm going to play Fire Blast because they used fire in the thing, and I'm going to play Firestorm because they used fire in the thing. Like, I know your Obosh tricks.
Like, I'm going to play Lestat and Claudia for 2. Like, what the hell? Well, why don't we talk about Interview with a Vampire first? Because, I don't know, well, Zach's our special guest, but was this actually a movie that you enjoyed, or was this purely happenstance because of Soren? Or Edgar.
Oh.
Did you work backwards from the deck is what he's asking.
Yeah. Did you actually like the movie at all, or no?
So, I saw it when I was younger, when I was a kid, I guess, maybe like junior high. And I remember thinking, this is a good movie. And then that's about as far as it goes. I have a confession to make, actually. I'm scared of John's deck because Hereditary looked terrifying, and I was like, I'm not going to watch that. I don't watch horror movies because I get scared real easy.
Good thing I picked you for the horror episode.
Yeah, I know.
I'm guessing.
You all set?
Jason's turn.
Yeah.
Yep, it's Jason's.
Yeah. I actually quite liked Interview with a Vampire when I was a kid. I watched it. It was it was in the regular rotation. I would watch it a lot. I was obsessed with Kirsten Dunst as Claudia back then. I wanted, but not in like a weird, creepy way, because like we're the same age, so fuck off. But like more like, like I wanted to be her, but the male version.
You really saved it there, John.
I thought I did a fine job.
I'm gonna get out ahead of it.
Well, we're not talking about Jennifer Connelly in Labyrinth. So.
My I'm not creepy towards Kirsten Dunst T-shirt is asking a lot of questions already answered by my.
But Dakota Fanning, no.
Oh, God.
No.
She's like 30 now.
Right. She's older than I am. She's on AARP already.
Dakota Fanning, she aged double. Fine. I'm going to play Experiment 1. And Experiment 1 was the guy at the mining facility experimenting with eating the stuff.
Look at you.
That was the first experiment. See, I built a theme deck, guys. All right, Jesus. All right.
And you played Experiment 1 in a commander deck, which is pretty cool. Are you done?
It has 1/1. Yep.
Yeah.
It gives Experiment Kraj the ability to remove 2 1/1 counters to regenerate himself.
That works.
Seems pretty good.
I'll play Caves and play an Intangible Virtue and pass.
I'd buy that for $1. Yeah, I should have built a RoboCop deck. You know, RoboCop, the horror movie.
I didn't say what the stakes of this game. So the winner gets to roll the 6-sided dice that will pick randomly what the theme is for the next episode. I didn't tell anyone that yet. So.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again, folks.
The person who dies first has to come back for the next episode.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell?
The winner does not have to come back.
Right. That's the real.
I'm gonna play my swamp, and I'll pass the turn.
They don't have swamps in Antarctica. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Flavor fail.
Yep, total flavor fail. It should have been blue-white, but I didn't care that much.
I'm gonna play Caves of Kolios. I'm gonna tap for 2 black, so I'll take a damage off Caves. Then I'm gonna play Stromkirk Condemned.
Caves of Kolios was that cave they put Kirsten Dunst in and let the sunlight come in.
It is. Yeah, how'd you know? It's like you see the sunlight right there. And I'll make a vampire token. It's a 1/1. And I can sack or discard a card. Vampires you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Activate this ability only once per turn. I was gonna dump my hand and just attack Jason, but it was like only do it once. Go ahead. That Viscera Seer has me scared. Not gonna lie.
He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's not intangibly virtued.
I'll play Illusionist Bracers and pass the turn. I'm getting off to a real slow start with the stuff here.
Well, if I don't pull a land, guys.
I'm gonna
I did it.
Go ahead and do my expeditionary mapping here while John's doing his turn.
All right. I'm gonna play a tap Forsaken Sanctuary, and which is, I guess you could say, the analog for the Treehouse in Hereditary. Ooh. I'll send my Seer at Johnny.
I noticed I'm the only one not playing a black deck because
I guess I'm blocking with my face, and I went and got Tainted Peak. That's going in the hand. Okay, I take 1.
Do horror decks have to be black decks?
Which one? Horror? No. I think green. There's a lot of inherently scary things about Simic.
The mutations, the cards they print, things like that.
Jamming like a Elish Norn could be pretty horror.
We will play that Tainted Peak. And then...
Oh my Bosh.
I'll play my... Oh my Bosh. I'm going to play my Flare Drone.
Man, I'm going to build a fog deck.
You and I did not like the fog. When we talked about John Carpenter doing our director's cut so many years ago, we did not like the fog.
Because the fog is a deeply stupid movie.
So fucking boring.
John, I'm going to come at you for 3.
All right.
Ooh.
I mean, he's open for business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 2 here and play a Boros Signet.
I know, Cody. You played that exact deck, and you even I called. You played a snow-covered forest. I'm like, you got Sunstone in there. Ooh, that was my shit. I could tell we were vibing.
Fucking Cody. I love me some Cody Smith.
Yo. I tapped a mountain to tap the Boros Signet to play Rakdos Signet, and I am done.
Okay. Interview with a Vampire. I still found Tom Cruise insufferable in that movie, but Brad Pitt sucked too.
Brad Pitt sucks in everything. That's
what?
Except in Quentin Tarantino movies. Oh no, you didn't like Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Jesus,
that was one of my top 10 of 2019.
Like it felt like such a non-Tarantino film, and that like it felt like a much more of like a period piece or whatever. Like I don't know, I really loved it.
I did too. It was a love letter to Hollywood, but with like a crowbar.
Right.
Callous Oppressor comes into play. I have to choose a creature type. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little threatened by vampires.
Damn it!
I think I'll have my own interview with a vampire.
Nice. Got there.
Oh, is Viscera Seer a vampire?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So I made a good choice. It's like the only creature on the board. Yeah, Callous Oppressor will name a vampire, and that'll be my turn.
Nice. I will untap.
We're like Once Upon a Time in Boringwood. I was like okay with that movie until they're like Brad Pitt's character fought Bruce Lee just to show that Brad Pitt's character was cool.
That was stupid.
And someone's like, "Oh, but you didn't get in the beginning of the movie where they had the scene with De Niro where he's like, you have to have the guy lose the fight to show the other guy's awesome." I was like, that made it worse.
So on Callous Oppressor, it says an opponent chooses a creature type?
Oh, it says as long as it's not of the chosen type.
Yeah, opponent, and then as long yeah.
Okay, so I got a feeling that, hey Johnny, don't choose vampire. I've never played Callous Oppressor before. It's one of those creatures that gains control of their shit, and you think I would know what it does, but no. Okay, so Johnny, pick anything but vampire, or pick vampire, I guess, to screw me over. I don't know.
Don't choose vampire.
If you choose vampire, I can't take any of Zach's stuff, and I can't take John's Viscera Seer. So you should probably pick something from your deck.
Oh, then I'm gonna pick. I'll pick horrors.
Okay, I will not gain control of any horrors.
I played a Commander Sphere, and I'm gonna pass turn.
Man, Callous Oppressor actually isn't as bad in EDH as I thought.
No, it's pretty. I put it in the Mariki D. Brie when I had that deck.
What?
I've never
Mariki D. Brie.
Is that a thing?
Mariki D.
Brie. I'm not even drinking tonight.
Here, Bertie, it's the movie Mariki D. Sorry, Emmett Walsh.
So Swedish Chef. All right.
Yeah.
God, that was the one name I couldn't do on the Cohen Brothers episode. I was like, it's Emmett. I didn't know when to stop. I was like, Emmett Walsh.
Just keep going.
Emmett Walsh.
All right. So this is where we're gonna start escalating the scene. Or gear per orrery. Each player may play an additional land on their turns, and at the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, that player draws 3 cards.
Ooh.
I'm going to actually.
Dump your mitt.
I'm going to go ahead and...
tell us where the Reliquary Tower was in the movie The Thing first.
Yes, please.
Yeah, some of this is a loosey-goosey, so the Reliquary Tower... the Reliquary Tower got burned down
Jason.
It's like, I didn't buy any cards for this deck.
Don't negate the premise, dude.
I needed colorless sources for Eldrazi, and I was like, I need to do a thing? And here's Europe or making Reliquary Tower completely pointless.
Ooh.
By the way, I'm bad at Magic.
Phenomenal.
And I'll pass the turn.
Dude, look at my Commander Sphere. You can see my ghostly facial visage. That's really cool.
I like it.
Ooh.
Wow. On theme?
I just made my Commander Sphere part of the theme of the deck, unlike how Johnny did his Reliquary Tower.
Since you're doing Hereditary, why don't you move your Commander Sphere so we can't see your head anymore?
Got it.
I need 5 for this. So
that's a mild spoiler.
So Meryl Streep's going to be in the next Ari Aster movie. Thoughts?
2.
Ari Aster has not missed yet.
Dude, did you watch those shorts ever?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The fucking belly button one was hilarious.
5. Anawan Rune Sage.
Oh,
gross.
Guess we're playing Magic now.
All opponents.
At the beginning of your upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature.
Each player.
Yay, I have a vampire.
Got there.
How? So, at the beginning of your upkeep or each player's upkeep?
Sorry.
Oh my god, just his upkeep.
Just my upkeep.
Okay.
And then I will play a Viscoseer of my own.
Ooh. That is
And
on
I
theme.
get 2 vampires. 2 vampires. And I'm done.
Soren Markov.
Literally no non-vampires /horrors. I need a creature that's not a vampire or a horror in play to steal.
Okay, just making sure.
I have untapped and drawn. I'm just in the tank because that Anawan the Ruin Sage does not get any less terrible if I steal it.
True.
So Zach, that thing that kills off a creature during your upkeeps, what's the toughness on that?
3.
Oy.
All right.
We had a toughness question. Something's a brewing.
I'll pay 3 to equip Illusionist Bracers to Callous Oppressor. So I can gain control of 2 non-horror creatures at the same time instead of 1.
Yikes.
This is what you've done to us, Johnny.
Yep. This is all my fault. You're welcome.
I'll gain control of Anawan and what's that other thing?
The
left
flare
of your
drone?
tokens?
The what now?
Stromford Condemned.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to sack them.
Yeah, I'm actually going to sack Stromkirk Condemned. But you can have Anawan.
Cool. Anawan to sacrifice anything.
I gotta get some affinity
Camp
tokens.
Anawana, we hold
Oh!
you in our hearts.
Salute
Oh,
your
yeah.
shorts. Yeah.
Great.
What color would that deck be?
The Salute Your Shorts deck?
Gruel?
Whatever
Yeah.
color a donkey's lips are, I don't know.
Awful waffle.
Pass turn.
All right. So I can play an additional land, Johnny? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone gets to play an additional land on their turns.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Shit.
Yes, actually. I read
I
the
know what
card.
the card does. I play it in a deck. That doesn't mean anything.
I will
I've
play-
been drinking.
A sad robot. And I'll pass turn. Very exciting.
All right. Do our untaps. We'll draw our card.
There's a great doc on Hulu about Old Nick. I would watch a 10-part documentary series from Ken Burns just on Pete and Pete.
Damn.
All right. I'm going to play my first swamp, and then I'll play my second swamp. And then
Remember
we're gonna
Gordon from
play-
the Violent Femmes was like he played the teacher on Pete and Pete, right?
Yes, one of the teachers.
Yeah. That
Okay,
show's
so I'm gonna go-
so good.
double red, my stupid tower, and then I'll play Chandra Nalar. And then I'm going to drop her down 3 points. And so, Zach, how big is... So is it a 3 toughness on that creature that's going to make me sacrifice a creature?
Or
What's
I
Jason
so
controls it.
it's my upkeep.
Ah, okay, so it's under Jason's control right now. I'm still going to zap it.
Yeah, kill. That's fine. Kill it. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to knock Chandra down 3 points and do 3 damage to Anawana, Camp Anawana, and then... Heck, let's... I'll throw the Flare Drone at Dunning for 3.
Boo.
3-1
have
first
a-
striker.
Column Simulacrum?
Yeah, hang on. I was doing my land. Okay. What are you throwing at me?
I'm attacking with a Flare Drone. It's a 3-1 first strike.
Yeah, Solemn's gonna bite the dust, and I'll draw a card.
And then I'll pass
Nice,
the turn.
Cody.
How did you get the whole series of Pete and Pete? It's not on DVD, is it?
There are ways.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're just, if you're getting it electronically, that's something I'd considered. There's just so much new stuff I feel like I need to watch, but shit, man, Pete and Pete really holds up. You go back and you watch like Salute Your Shorts or Hey Dude or like Nick Arcade, and you're like, oh no, why did I like this? But I think Pete and Pete,
Yeah.
100% holds up.
15. Remember 15?
15.
Yeah, that was like it was like right after Eureka's Castle when it was like switching over to the afternoon teenagers coming home, and it was like a soap
No, dude,
opera.
I didn't watch children's Nickelodeon. I didn't watch Maya the Bee. And
Did you watch Rocko's Modern Life?
Oh, hell yeah.
that wasn't for children. Rocko's Modern... maybe it was. I don't know. I'm being a snob, but I watched, like, Real Monsters and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
was a good show.
excuse me, I didn't watch 15. If you excuse me now, I'm rewatching All Real Monsters and Rugrats. I did a whole 15 minutes on our podcast about how I didn't watch Doug after it moved over to ABC.
Oh, I didn't either. Same, yeah.
No one did.
They're rebooting Legends of the Hidden Temple, but just for adults. It's gonna be
with
amazing.
adults, yeah.
I'd say I'd be excited to see that, but then, I don't know, there's so many of those, like, the Floor is Lava shows, and they're just all kind of stupid.
I mean, the floor is lava was good for exactly as many episodes as they made.
Yeah.
And it was like, here's a Netflix show. Netflix will give anybody who has an idea $200 million to make a show. And it's like, the three of you can split $10,000 three ways. It's like, what are you going to do if you get 1/3 of $3,000 after taxes?
It's not even going to cover the hospital bill.
It's like, we're going to fly back home.
The trip is
I'm
paid
swing
for.
3 vampires at Chandra.
3 vamps going at Chandra. All right. Chandra's gonna.
Ooh.
Sean Dang.
I'm done.
Shimon.
What's power and toughness on your guy with the bracelets?
He's a 5'7".
Bullshit.
Jesus.
No, it's not.
So leave it alone.
It's like a
Leave it alone +2.
It's like
It's a
1-4.
1-2, John.
It's a 1-2.
He's a callous oppressor. He's not a buff oppressor. He's mostly oppresses people using his charisma.
Or that chain. Yeah.
Mostly the chain. It's magical. I'll play a Simic Signet. This is soap, which is like shaving cream, which the kid ate in the movie.
Yeah.
We got there. We're doing theme night, Johnny.
What a tonally fucking crazy movie this stuff is, right? It's like it's edited like a kid's movie almost.
Yeah, and the dialogue is chopped up, and it's just
the main
freaking
character.
hilarious.
What's his name? Something Moriarty. Like it's just so bizarre.
Moriarty.
Moriarty.
Mo Radford. I can't remember.
Mo
He was from
Radford.
Georgia.
No, his real name is something Moriarty.
Oh.
It really? Yeah, I'm not making that up.
I will play a Nexa Click.
It's got like.
And I will wait to see if anybody attacks me to decide which creatures to steal. I will pass the turn.
All right. Playing the political game. Did you watch the stuff as a kid, Jason?
No, I didn't see the stuff until probably 10 years ago was the first time I saw it. I feel like I watched it on Get the Disc from Netflix that you put in your PlayStation to stream Netflix. You remember that 6 months?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was like
6
6 months to a year where like you would access the Netflix menu by putting a disc in your PlayStation. I thought that was awesome. So I feel like I streamed it then. They had a ton of the Golan Globus Trauma Studios stuff in early Netflix, and they like lost all that stuff.
That was the first time it was like really accessible.
Yeah, it was like Surf Ninjas and Tromeo and Juliet and Toxic Avenger and Samurai Cop, just all that really schlocky shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Love.
Samurai Cop was on Netflix. That's hilarious.
It was for
yeah.
like a year or two, you know, and then they're like, we got original programming. You know what's scary? Everyone knows Kevin Spacey's a monster, but we're still going to do 5 seasons of House of Cards. That's really scary.
I played a hidden stockpile, and now I'm playing a carrion feeder. And that's enough from me.
All right.
Just making so many tokens so far.
I was like, yeah, what do those do? It won't pull up for me.
Oh, hidden stockpile. It's at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, create a 1/1 servo artifact creature token. I could pay 1 colorless, sacrifice a creature, and scry 1.
Does anybody have anything in exile?
No.
No.
Okay.
Not
He said,
currently.
telling everybody what was in his hand.
All right. Let's go ahead and just derp it out. All right, we're going to play a Blight Herder with none of the cool effects. And it's a 4/5, and that's what it is. It's a 4/5 Eldrazi. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under my control, target opponent loses 1 life. Jason, you're going to lose 1 life off of the Flare Drone.
Am I the first one to... Oh, no.
No, I'm losing.
No.
I was the only one at 40. Okay. Still seems
Yeah,
unfair to
yeah.
me somehow.
And then this time I'm going to send the Flare Drone at Zack.
It's a what? 3/1.
It's a 3/1 first strike.
I will take that.
And then I'll pass the turn.
So Jason, before it becomes my turn, I have a question. If I play Edgar Markov, are you going to take him if he's not coming at you?
Why don't we have a turn-by-turn lease?
Oh.
Turn by turn lease.
He's going to generate so much advantage for you, but he also generates advantage in the command zone, so like it doesn't even matter if you play him.
True.
It's true.
Yeah, that ability on that series of commanders was so
Eminence
busted.
was it was a mistake, and it was a bigger mistake to return to it. You know what? I don't want Callous Oppressor to oppress your whole deck, so I'm gonna say, but you could play other stuff. Man, I don't know.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll leave it at I don't know. I'll play what I play.
Don't make me do it. How about that?
Yeah, I like that. That makes sense.
If I take it, it will be your fault.
Remember, you get that second land drop. I'm just putting that reminder out there.
You can do this.
Yeah.
The Thing's the best movie, yeah.
Yeah.
It had Wilford Brimley in it.
Just know that he likes his oatmeal hot, and that's nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put a swamp. I'm doing this because I need 2 black. I'm putting a swamp in a Boros Signet to get a blue and a red. I'm sorry, a white and a red. I'm gonna use the white to activate Rakdos Signet. So I have a red, a black, a red, and then another black. So I got 2 black and 2 for Kalidas, Trader of Get.
That's the thing.
And
Kalidas, the Slack Yoko.
I have a vampire.
I'm a vampire.
then-
I'm a vampire.
I'm gonna commit you, John, for with 3/1/1s.
Cletus costs 4.
Yeah.
Oh, not Blood Chief, Kalidas Trader.
Yeah.
I was like, you got 7 mana over there?
I mean, I do, but
I'm going to take 1, and I'm going to exile him and despark him. Cletus.
oh man, that stinks. I'm gonna sack him to scry.
Okay.
I'll
take 3.
I will pass the turn. Bottom of my library, nothing next to last card. The bottom.
I'll play Bark Channel Pathway as opposed to the back.
The Lazy River.
Tide Channel Pathway. I'll play Bark Channel.
Is there a Lazy River in every kind of water park? I would assume, right?
I think so now, yeah.
It's the only thing I miss about living in Vegas.
The only thing you miss about Vegas is a lazy river.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks warm smell of Kalidas. Every time someone plays a Kalidas, because what is Kalidas? What does Don Henley think Kalidas is? More importantly, right?
Oh no. Oh no.
I have colitis, and he's like, "Oh, hang on, I'm writing a song." What's that thing you have again? I'm gonna put "Freed for the Real" on my neck, so I'll click.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Come at Johnny, and it's based on your life total.
Okay. How big is it?
1-4 flying.
Then I'm blocking with my face. Okay.
Ha ha! I'll pay 2 and untap next, so I'll click to exile the top. Oh, until end of turn, you may play that card. Oh, gross. I'll just leave it tapped. I'll pass turn.
Okay. So I feel like you have a type of these kind of movies that you like, where you picked Chud, we picked what was it, the Nick Cage vampire movie. So why the stuff for this?
Well, I like to play EDH by taking other people's cards, first of all.
Yeah.
So I did
I've
work
noticed
backward
that.
a little bit.
Okay.
But also, like, the stuff is just like it's a legit movie, right? Like,
Sure.
it's goofy, it's a little bit funny, you know. It doesn't take itself too seriously, because I think horror in our current age, and I think it maybe started with Saw, has devolved into torture porn
Right.
and
Yeah.
jump scares. It was like jump scares in the 80s, and like 90s horror was all like body horror stuff, right? Or like real existential stuff.
Cronenberg. And,
Yeah.
And it was some of it was kind of good. Like, you know, I'm not shitting on like Jacob's Ladder per se, but like I just kind of think that you know it's turned into like torture porn and stuff like that. I like horror movies that don't take themselves too seriously, and it's almost comical how like just the complete lack of urgency there was in the stuff. Everyone's like, oh, everyone's been taken over by the stuff monsters. Oh, bummer. Let's go to the radio station. You know, like.
But it stands out that like different and kind of better than the other like Invasion of the Body Snatcher type films. Like the Faculty is cool, but it's like it's still kind of the same thing. This was a fun take on it, and the Blob kind of mixed together.
Yeah, images of the blob came to mind for me.
Yeah.
And the practical effects, it was fun seeing how they implemented these practical effects. Like the whole idea of the stuff going up the wall, you could tell they took the whole set and rotated it to get that effect.
Yeah.
Like, man, you could see them. You could see the cast that were on the upside. Like, you could tell that they were hanging. They were like in harnesses so they wouldn't fall while the guy's going up the wall in the stuff. It was like, wow, they really went all in on that one. That was... some Inception stuff before Inception.
I think the reason I like this stuff more than the Faculty was when the Faculty takes itself a little bit seriously, all the aspects of it that are deeply stupid, which is like, oh, caffeine kills them because it's a diuretic. You know, the mildest possible diuretic is lethal to them. It's like, no, they would just piss more. We're like, what are you talking about? You can't kill them with caffeine. When you have something that fucking stupid in the movie, it's jarring. But like, when the stuff is just a goofball, stupid-ass movie, you know, it's like immediately after the meeting, the guy's like, I'm out of the stuff, and then his dog eats him. Come on, right?
Hey, that was Danny Aiello from...
that was Danny Aiello.
2 Days in the Valley, yeah.
Danny Aiello from Hudson Hawk, which you didn't like because you suck.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. I love that movie.
Right? John, you and I should have done the episode.
Yeah, I should have been on the sideline for that one.
John's like, Richard E. Grant didn't even save this movie for me. I'm like, shut up forever.
Almost did. I played Court of Grace. I am the Monarch, and I'm going to end my turn and draw a card.
Oh, goodness. Somebody smack him in the face so he doesn't make a 4/4 angel. Actually, let him. I'll steal it.
Oh, there you go. People helping people.
See,
Hudson Hawk rules. Like, what kind of person doesn't like Hudson Hawk?
What about Hudson Hawk rules?
Right.
All of it. The movie didn't take itself seriously.
Yeah,
it was goofy. Oh my god, it was Bruce Willis being funny.
It's edited very similarly to the stuff. Like, it's so choppy and everything's everywhere, but the stuff it's such an absurd premise where fucking the other one just felt like a wank piece for Bruce Willis.
I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was so good. It was like kind of a spy-ish movie, but it didn't take itself seriously, and there were a lot of jokes, and like, I just really enjoyed it.
Had such a good director behind it too, and it was just like, what? This guy directed.
It had
Heathers.
everything going for it. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Just watch.
What happened in your John? Something is pathologically wrong with you as a result of childhood trauma.
I don't know. It's so bad. I mean, it's not John Carpenter's Vampires bad, but it's bad.
Am I the only one who talks like this when I become the monarch? You think you're hot shit in a champagne glass, but you're really cold diarrhea in a Dixie cup.
So
what the hell?
So get this. We had a league that we did, and Monarch was a thing. And someone bought a Monarch butterfly like headband, and they put it on when they came Monarch. And I was like, Venture Brothers. And they're like, what?
Oh.
Like straight face, what? And I was like, excuse me? Like this isn't a Venture Brothers joke? No, it's like a Monarch butterfly. I know. You mean it's not a Venture Brothers joke? No one in the group had ever heard of Venture Brothers.
Oh, what?
And I'm just like,
oh
what
my
are you
God.
people? What have I? What? I've made
That's
bad
the kind
life
of thing
choices.
I would put on the Monarch headband and then pretend not to. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is my voice all the time. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, Venture Brothers! I gotta go digging up Adult Swim again and start going.
Dude,
through
they're
those
making a
archives.
movie.
Really?
Yeah, they've
That's
been making a sixth season for 10 years.
So, Jason, what do you have over there that can steal any of my things?
Oh, what do you have? Do you have?
He just has horror.
I've got
Still horror.
I've got I've got Eldrazi. Horrors are one of the creatures, but that's like that's Obosh. So I just.
Oh no, he has an
can't-
Eldrazi drone, that flared drone.
I've got Eldrazi's kicking around. There's a lot of Eldrazi's and nightmares and horrors to like meet that thing.
Oh my.
Kind of.
What I can tell you, Johnny, is I think Callous Oppressor is keeping Zack in check. So if you want to get rid of it, that's fine. But like, I'm not really as worried about your stuff, so I think it would probably be a mistake to get rid of Callous Oppressor.
Counterpoint.
Right, so then we're look.
I think the opposite of everything Jason said is true.
I
I'm
clicked
from
on
the village where we never lie.
I clicked on Callous Oppressor and it popped up Alter Reality. I think that's not right.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Alter reality.
Alter reality.
Change the text of target permanent. Has anyone ever played any of those to like any success? The change the color and change the text?
Okay, so back in the day, what we would do is we would play Karma, and then we would use Magical Hack to change Swamp to whatever they had in their deck, and then we would shit on them. That was actually a thing.
Yeah.
I'm playing Karma and Urborg in a deck to get people.
I'm gonna actually. All right,
Karma and Urborg, you got it.
All right, so Jason, the thing that I named horrors for, that's the thing keeping the
That is
vampire.
Callous Oppressor. Yeah, Naxos Click is a 1/4 that I can remove the top card of an opponent's library, and then I can play it till the end of the turn.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Bone Shredder targeting that last card you just mentioned.
Naxos Click?
Naxos Click, because there it is. I'm just so I can...
before it dies, I'm going to untap it with Freed from the Real and tap it to remove the top card of your library.
All right. Would you like to play a swamp?
I would not.
Would you like to know more?
Okay.
Gross, you 2-for-1 me, you monster.
All right, and then we'll go ahead and play Obosh.
Oh.
And then...
What the hell? Johnny doing stuff.
It's not a question. You see, in the thing, they never asked the question if they should. They just asked if they could, and that's what I'm doing here. I've got the things. I'm just gonna do the things.
All right.
So we're gonna go to attack steps. Let's see, Zach. I'm gonna send Flare Drone at you, and John, I'm gonna send Blight Herder at you. So with Obosh's ability out, odd CMC creatures get their damage doubled. So that means the Blight Herder is going to swing and hit for 8, and Flare Drone is going to swing and hit for 6 first strike.
And the 8's coming at me?
Yes.
Does he have trample?
No trample on the Blight Herder.
All
right. I'll block with this vampire.
All right.
And then before damage, sack it to Scry.
Okay.
And I'll do the same with the Viserys here, but I'll block and add a token to the Carrion Feeder.
All right. And that is my turn.
I don't like
Johnny
that.
making moves. Public enemy number 1.
Yeah, he pissed everybody off. I'll destroy one player's creature and attack the other 2 players. I do not think ahead.
I'm gonna pay 2, 3. That's my only there. Actually, that's fine. No, that's not fine. This is okay. So 3. Rakish Air.
Yep.
Oh, these untap. I will make another vampire that has summoning sickness.
Oh, it thinks your Rakish Air is a plains.
Yep.
Did you say rakish?
Rakish? Is it rakish or
Rakish.
rakish?
It's rakish.
It's a bit rakish.
Why are you saying it like that?
How big is your carrion feeder?
2/2. It's kind of a personal question, but yeah, it's a 2/2.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I know. I don't mean to ask personal questions. Do I attack here or do I not? Do I attack or do I not? Do I stay or do I go? I'm gonna pass.
Alright.
Whoa, my deck just decided to commit suicide.
It is your
Calm
deck.
down. Calm down. All right. They're new sleeves. I get it.
Sleeves, don't insert yourselves into an outlet.
What?
Did you guys watch Spin City? The show with Michael J. Fox?
No.
Really?
No.
The show was actually
No.
pretty decent.
I
One
watched
dude had
Frighteners instead.
this one dude had a dog. It was like this bulldog, and it was always trying to commit suicide. It was always like licking outlets or like trying to jump out a window.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a dark show.
It was
It was a dark show.
Wait a minute.
Seeing a dog try to kill itself would leave me shaken.
Oh.
I think that's I think I may have seen episodes of that show. There are series, the shows that I've seen and watched, and I don't remember I've actually seen them.
That's how you know it's good.
I know that Michael J. Fox was replaced by Charlie Sheen on Spin City.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Oof.
That would have been when I stopped watching.
I'll play Experiment Kraj.
Krajy.
Experiment Kraj. He has the activated abilities of all creatures with 1/1 counters on them.
Nice.
So just your experiment, right? Oh no, and carrion feeder.
And Carrion Feeder.
Ooh.
Hey now.
And I can put a 1/1 counter on any creature.
That is the stuff.
So
right
I
there.
could make your creatures bigger in exchange for taking their abilities. I got nothing else. I'm past turn.
It's literally the plot of the stuff.
Is it?
No, but I'm trying to
No.
make it work.
Square peg, round hole.
I think we gave up when we were getting out flavored by Johnny on turn 1. He's like,
Expedition map. Ah.
like you wouldn't
I'm
play
like-
that otherwise. I was like, why else would anyone play Expedition Map?
All
Man,
right.
I'm gonna have to watch this stuff now.
Oh my god. It's a
I guess
brisk
you're the
like
only one that didn't watch it this week.
it's like a 73-minute movie.
Yeah.
It's very brisk.
Oh yeah, I can watch that. I'll watch it while I'm working tomorrow. I mean, while I'm just at home tomorrow, doing my thing.
3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attempt to play my commander in this crazy game.
At the beginning of each end step. Each end step.
Mm.
Goodness.
Which I'm gonna well,
Did anybody make... Who's the Monarch?
I am still.
So you get a 4/4 in your upkeep?
I get 2 4/4s
Zoinks.
Why?
because of my commander doubles all. So at the beginning of my end step, create. Oh no, I'm sorry, not 2. I just get at the beginning of your upkeep, create.
You get 1 4/4 and 1 1/1.
And 1/1/1, yeah. But with enchantable virtue, it's a 5/5 and a 2/2.
And you get that why?
Because
Because of his
the commander.
Court of
Oh,
Grace
okay.
says if he's the Monarch on his upkeep, he gets a... So you should have gotten the 4/4 already.
Right. And there it was the whole time. Oh, I'm running
Powerful
out of
magic.
Running out of space. I tapped one. I'm going to sacrifice my carrion feeder to scry. Gonna bottom that baby. Now I'm going to go to the end step, get my... Now I'm going to get a 1/1 spirit, and then also hidden stockpile will trigger, and I'll get 2 1/1 servos. No, I'll get 1 1/1 servo and another spirit.
The Modern Horizons 2 spoils today were just stupid.
Anything good?
Yeah. They have
Too
a
good?
creature that evokes for exile a black card from your hand and like thought seizes them, and you can ephemerate it.
Jeez.
On turn 1, you can just
Twice.
evoke your 4/3, ephemerate it, get 2 cards out of their hand, and keep a 4/3
Jeez.
for a white mana.
It's pretty good.
So
then drop
Thoughtseize is going to be more affordable now?
No.
Doubtful?
Yeah, no.
That deck will play Thoughtseize.
Right. Just more. It's
They'll
your
play
turn,
all the
Johnny. I
Thoughtseize.
drew for Monarch, and I'm done.
Okay.
What is
I
that
have-
copy? Is that your angel? No,
No, the
angel's
copy
your
is the servo. Sorry. Do you want me to? Oh, here.
Tom
That's even
servo?
better. Yeah, he's a 2/2 servo.
John, go to Infinitokens right now.
What's that?
Infinitokens are these dry erase tokens,
Oh.
and I wrote it out with a dry erase marker, and when Anawan got killed, you erase it.
I could really try
Got
to
2
find a
sides,
servo.
one for non-creatures, one for creatures. You write out with a dry erase marker?
Jason,
It's a fantastic invention.
Yeah.
The secret is you have to erase it immediately, or it's there forever.
you token
Well,
shame me. Now I have to find a servo.
Oh, I forgot to pay the echo cost on the Bone Shredder, so that's gone.
Bone Shredder wasn't
And-
ready.
Oh my god, I have a servo token. Crazy.
In a not too distant future. No, all right.
Infinity
Go for that.
token that, my friend. No, I probably
So-
still will. It's pretty nice. It's a good idea.
Frickin' A, Cotton. Frickin' A.
Port folk.
Um,
The port folk is, I don't know.
okay, we'll do this.
What are you cutting from a merfolk deck to put that in there?
For which one?
I'm gonna...
Oh, is that the
The
new?
Rashidan dockhand.
Oh,
It's a Rashidan port on a stick.
cast
Yeah.
my
that's pretty sad.
Bane of Balaged,
Jesus.
and then since John's pooping angels out over there,
Motherfucker's playing Eldrazi over here.
I'm gonna go ahead and... It's Eldrazi Light.
As he plays,
Yeah.
There's no Titans in here. I'm not going full ham. Flare Drone and Blight Herder are going at John.
Woo!
Because you got the angels to spare, bud. Yeah, there, bud. Oh, and we'll do after. Wait, before I'm all screwed up because we're professionals here. All right, so Bane comes in, triggers Flare Drone. I'll take 1 more point off of Jason with the Flare Drone,
Why you like this?
so we can, share life totals, man. And then,
doing
I'll
it.
send these two
Okay.
baddies over at John.
Do they have anything like trample or anything?
No trample. First strike on Flare Drone, and
Oh.
Blight Herder is gonna get. The source does converted mana cost would deal damage. It deals double that damage. So for each damage, it's dealing double on both of them.
Okay. So just a spirit and the servo will die a horrible death, even though it just took so long trying to find a servo token. I hope you're happy.
Yes, I'm
You just
very
got
happy.
served, bud.
Okay.
Okay,
And nothing connected, so I don't get to be the monarch. Is that right?
that's correct.
Okay. All right. I'll pass.
into my turn, I'm going to Anguish Unmaking Ban Balagad.
What do you lose? What do you lose? 3
I
or
was
4?
three.
I was
It's
gonna
just
say,
dead.
That card's
Or exile.
expensive now. I was looking at that.
It is.
It used to be
What
cheap
It
card
as
is
is.
fuck.
Anguish I'm making?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like $10.
Tell me you don't read my articles without telling me you don't read my articles.
I'm gonna read the next
Whisper
article.
Still gets me.
Yeah.
Knight's Whisper is that was my break in bulk this week, I think.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to play Captivating Vampire.
Yep.
That's what
Other vampire creatures control get +1/+1. Tap 5 untapped vampires you control gain control of target creature becomes a vampire in addition to other types. I will tap these 5. And I will take I'll take Callous Oppressor.
Alright.
I'll gain control of Callous Oppressor and
That's how that works,
Captivating
right?
Vampire.
Hey.
And Captivating Vampire?
Yeah.
Don't love that. That's fine. And then I have 4 mana.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh shit!
Yeah, should have seen that coming.
That's a play. Yeah.
I'm done.
All right. What's Captivating Vampire's power toughness?
It's a 2/2.
Okay.
If I untap my Callous Oppressor, I lose control of it, don't I?
I think
Sure
so.
do.
That sucks.
Let's see if we can pull it up this time.
But you can choose not to untap it.
Yeah.
That's a good card. Oh, now it's a Radiant Essence. It it really doesn't want to show Callous Oppressor. That couldn't be further from what that card is. That's amazing.
Oh, I went trying to click on the Thalisse, the Reverent Medium, and I got Island.
Oh.
But it looked like a beta island.
It looks like she's in a sea of spirits. That's not too far off, I guess.
Sure.
Of
course.
I'll pass.
You'll pass?
Yep.
I'll use Experiment Kraj to put a 1/1 counter on Callous Oppressor in case I lose it.
So now you have 2, right?
Well, Experiment Kraj has the abilities of Callous
Right,
Oppressor.
yeah. Until it leaves the battlefield, or... Well, yeah, because obviously it wouldn't have a 1/1... Yeah, never mind. Shut up.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up!
John, all my thoughts are out loud, Dunning.
Gotta fill that dead air.
It's your turn, bud.
All right.
Coffers will jump in price, but probably temporarily.
Coffers will jump in price? Isn't it already like an $80 card?
It's 100+, but it's getting reprinted in Modern Horizons 2, albeit at Mythic.
Okay.
But here's the deal. Modern Horizons 2 is going to sell a shitload. Way more than Modern Horizons 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it... And then what's the print run? Is it like a limited series, or is it a print on demand?
That doesn't matter. Everybody thinks that kind of thing matters, but like honestly, there are so many products that people only buy the shit for 3 months anyway.
Okay, so
yeah,
they'll keep it in print and available for 3 months, and then be like, okay, on to the next.
Because Jumpstart is print on demand, and you've never been able to get that. But like Commander Legends wasn't, and everybody got their fill of it. So it's just there are other factors that matter more.
I can't even keep track and keep up with all that. I'm just trying to like go through and find all my cards over $10 and get them into a single pile that eventually I can just ship.
I tap 5. I'm going to play an Endrick Sar.
Oh, jeez.
Master Breeder.
No, I'm going to Plasm Capture that. You just got the stuffed.
Oh, dear. Kind of looks like Danny Aiello, too.
Yeah, now he's a stuffy.
See you later, bud. Can we get a sequel called The Fur and then have a bunch of furries? That would be...
No! Why would you want that?
I mean... Never mind. Yeah. I don't want to get demonetized.
Awkward dead air.
Just because Johnny's been such a prick, I'm going to send a 5/5 Angel and a 2/2 Spirit in the air at Johnny.
It's fair. It's fair. All right. So
I don't want to get demonetized, but Johnny's a real prick over here.
Yeah. Johnny Sausage and Peppers.
Johnny Sausage and Peppers.
All right, I take 7 to the face.
7 to the
All right.
I take 7 to the face.
Wow,
Just
Raven.
like my sister. Okay.
What?
End the turn.
Wow.
And I'm the monarch, so I get to draw a card. Go, Johnny. Go, Johnny Pants.
Wow.
Just
Don't
like
get
your
me
sister,
demonetized. Also, Jon Dunning.
Huh? I don't want to get demonetized, but my sister
Are my sisters
got
in
a
the
whole
chat?
basketball team to the face. Bada boom.
Ask Ian from
All
Bad
right,
Movie
so-
Night about my sister.
During the upkeep, I have
She's
empty
single?
jazz hands, and then I'll draw my 3 cards
One
off
of
of the
them is.
orrery.
She live in Austin?
She lives in San Diego. The other one lives in Vegas.
And then the draw phase. Boop.
No, those are Austin.
I have a lot of stepsisters in Texas that you don't want to know.
All my
Word.
stepness lives in Texas.
Yeah, all right. This is cool.
It's cool.
Okay.
Cool. It's fine.
So cool. Super cool.
Oh, why did
Basic
did
now.
I miss a trigger and not get my angel again? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Fuck.
You can't miss it.
Oh, okay. I'll get an angel.
Yeah,
It's unmissable.
it's not me.
Okay, so I'm going to play my first land will be a Smoldering Marsh. The second land I'm going to play will be a Temple of Malice. I'll do my Scry.
Why did you say that so sexily? You said smoldering marsh.
Smoldering Marsh.
Can you say it not sexy?
I
I don't think you can.
don't know. I don't know. Is that
Smoldering
possible? I don't know if we can't get there from here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 1 black and we'll cycle my Barrenmore, draw a card, and then
This man's drawing too
Go
many
ahead.
cards. I don't like it.
I know a Rakdos deck actually drawing cards, blowing minds. All right, we'll go and put Vile Aggregate out. We'll Flare Drone. We'll ping Jason for 1 off of that trigger. Then we'll go
that is a
1
Vile
colorless
Aggregate.
here.
Trample.
Vile
Oh, so this guy is
aggregate.
trample.
I'll have my revenge in this life or next.
All right, and then we'll play Reality Smasher, and
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
It's like Eldrazi Winter.
Gee.
and
2012 called. They want their deck back.
oh, we've got all right. Another trigger. I'll ping Jason for 1 more off of Vile Aggregate. Reality Smasher's got haste and trample.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna send.
Where's the
Reality
Pognify,
Smash-
Jason?
Pongify? It's in here.
Alright.
He's just looking at my deck list like, help!
Lifeline.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send Reality Smasher and Flare Drone at Dunning.
Jesus.
You're the monarch!
What do I have to do?
Well, this guy's a 3/1 first striker,
Okay.
and then that'll be hitting for 6. Reality Smasher's a 5/5, so that's 10 trample.
10 trample. I'll double block with my 2 5/5 angels. And
All
then the non-trampler, the spirit, will block.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
So is your reality
Alright.
smasher die or no?
Reality Smasher will die, yes.
Alright.
Hint, hint, John has no blockers.
Right. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice the hidden stock or the spirit to the hidden stock file after damage just to scry. That's pretty.
I know if it goes top or bottom, it's important to me.
I will. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that on the top.
You
I'm
should
not
honestly
playing
just
pro
put that
Magic,
in
I'm
your
playing-
profile so people don't have to ask.
Top or bottom? Who wants to be the monarch?
Zach does.
Me?
Techie boy.
Yeah, Zach wants to be the monarch.
The guy with
Yeah.
13 1/1 creatures. I don't know. Can I really see the throne here?
I'm gonna do a cool thing now. So I'm gonna require 2 black.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. 2 4. So that's 4, 6, 7. Make sure I did my math right. Sure did. Choose a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't of that chosen type. I'll choose vampire.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Do you have a counter? Counter?
Oh, I can't save my experiment cred. That sucks.
Damn it.
I'll play Inspiring Call. I draw a card for each creature I control with a 1/1 counter on it, and those creatures gain indestructible.
Nice.
Okay.
So my Captivating Vampire and Experiment Kraj die. I keep my Cal Suppressor and Experiment 1.
Cool.
And I draw 2 cards.
I'll sack my commander to the hidden stockpile so I can scry. And I
I
already...
guess I know what I'm doing with my Plasm Capture mana.
Shit.
And then who's the monarch?
I am.
Jon Dunning.
Jon Dunning.
Way to
All right.
dox me.
All right, John. Get my Captivating Vampire back. All right.
You Captivating... Oh!
Yeah, because...
if the Vampire didn't... You don't get it back.
Yeah, because that thing didn't die.
If it didn't die, then yeah, I still have it.
Ah.
I don't love that. That makes me sad.
He was so full of the stuff. He's just like, nope.
John, I'm gonna come at you for 2, 3, 7. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna do 3 at you, John, and 4 at you, Johnny.
3. Okay.
All right, I'm taking 4.
I took 3.
And I'll be the monarch.
Okay.
Do I have a monarch token? I thought I did. That's assigned to me to vault. This germ token is my or storm counter token is my monarch.
Creature. You don't need a monarch token. Just
I don't want to forget.
yeah, no, there's a thing in spell table. Here, watch.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'll do it there.
There, got you.
Thanks. I'm gonna end my turn and draw a card for monarch, and I'm done.
That was a turn.
Keep my. I'll draw for the turn. I'll add 5 mana and any combination of green and blue to my mana pool. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use 5 plus 3 more to play Experiment Kraj.
Just when you thought you got rid of the stuff. That was a really bleak
tried.
ending. Let's go right to spoilers. That is one of the bleakest endings I've ever seen. A child and a random guy with the last name Moriarty makes 2 old men kill themselves by eating cartons and cartons of yogurt.
The stuff.
Wow.
No, my personal favorite is the very absolute last scene where suddenly there's an underground black market for the stuff. And the guy goes, there's like a drug deal going down. And the guy checks and it's like, yeah, that's the stuff. I'm like, haha,
You got the stuff?
They never made
that
a
made the
sequel,
movie
did they?
worth it. No, they could have, but they didn't.
They really should have.
Well, they still can on Netflix.
Yeah,
They did a sequel to
right.
Full House. They can do a sequel to I'll move the Illusionist Bracers onto my Kraj. I'll play Devoted Druid, and I'll swing at Zack to become the Monarch.
All right. Yeah. How much is it?
Just 2.
3? 2? All right.
Oh, it is 3. You're right.
Yeah.
So I'll draw a card for
Yep.
being the Monarch.
The Monarch.
Pass turn.
The monarch.
The Monarch.
Save big money at Monarchs.
I'm going to tap out. I'm going to do a martial coup for 7.
No, what?
Yeah.
What?
Mm.
No.
So
In response, I'm gonna sack. I can sack Viscer's Seer to itself, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice everything to Viscer's Seer, so I'm gonna scry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
I'm going to laugh at you like the first one.
I'm gonna regenerate Experiment 1.
I'm gonna stop at 4. Captain Vampire dies, right?
Yes.
Yep. If I had any way to put counters on my Experiment Kraj, I could... like, what's the point of having Experiment 1 if you can't?
Untap. Upkeep. Empty jazz hands. 1, 2, 3.
Is John Sisters a real hashtag? Because it should be.
Are they
How did I cheat?
Are they in the
Dylan?
chat?
And I'll draw a card.
I scried it separately. Those were the ones I just bottomed everything. I just put them all on the bottom at once.
Okay.
Dylan is questioning me in chat.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't get sassy with me, Dunning. I'll sass you back. I'll watch a movie and make a real deck.
Oh,
the sick burns. So many sick burns.
speaking of sick burn, we should really do. Oh man, I couldn't even pull it. What's Gabriel Byrne's?
What?
Jason, you're letting me die. You're letting me die out here. God damn it!
What about Gabriel Byrne? What are you talking about?
His movie that we're not Top Secret. Oh
The Usual Suspects?
no. I think I said I'm thinking Hereditary. Gabriel Byrne. I'm all fucked up.
Jon Dunning.
And you're drinking water tonight,
The
bro.
guy from Talking Heads.
David
Byrne.
Byrne.
David Byrne?
Yeah.
True Story.
True Stories. Thank you. Damn it. I had it set up and then I fumbled it.
God.
What is True Stories? I want to know about this.
Oh,
Oh my God! True Stories was it was a movie that complete lunatic David Byrne of the Talking Heads made about a guy who goes to Texas just to observe regular people living their regular lives, and turns out all those people have extraordinary lives because they're regular people who are very interesting. And then he just kind of watches while they all have a concert, and
John Goodman.
it's the absolute best, man.
Yeah.
True Stories fucking rules. If you haven't seen it, get your shit together.
There's a giant cowboy hat in the entire thing. He drives like a giant Cadillac. And
What is
John
this called
Goodman.
again?
True Stories.
True Stories.
True Stories, okay.
It's where Radiohead got their name.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Alright, so I just cast Costlix Translator and Jaya Venerated Fire Mage. I guess I'll just pass a turn.
Stigmata was a weird movie.
I liked it
Wasn't
when I
that
was
good?
Yeah.
I don't know if it would stand up. Like I liked it when I saw it in high school, but
That was when like End of Days came out. And like Constantine. That was like a thing
yeah.
for a second.
Constantine's such a great movie. It's like a DC movie that they didn't screw up.
That no one saw.
So many
Right.
shitty movies with like vague titles, like The Sixth Day came out.
Night's
Johnny
Whisper.
Depp made that movie The Ninth Gate, and I didn't even see it because I was just like, this could be one of those like stupid ass movies, and like,
And it was.
And it was.
and it was.
Yeah.
And you watch it, and you're like, this is deeply stupid. But I just want to talk about how Johnny Depp is a rare book dealer in that movie, and all he does is just handle these rare books while he smokes a cigarette. Because everyone else is like, here, this is the most rare folio. There are only 5 copies in the known world. I want you to make sure this isn't a fake. And the guy hands it to him, like, wearing these gloves, and he's like, oh, cool, and he's just, like, chain-smoking cigarettes, just dog-earing the pages to go back to him, and it's like, oh, okay, wow.
And the end was so confusing. I was like, what? I was like, you're walking into this like tower castle thing?
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, I'm going to defeat the guy by tricking him into thinking that Satan made him fireproof. Like, if you're really Satan, could you light yourself on fire? He's like, well, I did bring this can of gas. So
why not?
If he wasn't in a Tim Burton movie in the early 2000s, he was in that weird just shit. It was that one movie where he turned into nanobites or something? I don't know. It was just... He had a really horrible run.
I'm playing Crackling Doom. Deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures he or she controls.
Yep.
yeah. Gross.
Well then, so long, Translator.
I feel like you disproportionately under-affected the guy who wrapped the board.
I'm gonna pay 1 for Cave of Kolios to get an Indulgent Aristocrat.
Yep.
And I'll make a vampire token, and I'm done.
Now I draw the Ozolith. Super. I'll play Fable Passage and crack it.
you too.
I love you too, Dunning.
Don Junning.
Thanks for having me.
Dunning. Yum.
Didn't know my name was so diverse.
Since we're talking random, has anybody here watched Invincible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read the comics and like it's almost as good as maybe better than the comics. I don't know. I'll pay 9 mana to play Triskelion and then put Illusionist Bracers on it.
Woo! The comics.
I didn't
pretty
really
damn
like
good.
it.
I like the comic.
I need to read the comic then. I didn't care for the show. It felt like it felt too short. Like it felt like it was a lot of build up to explain something that I guessed was going to happen early on.
8 episodes and they got through like 3 trade paperbacks. It was very brisk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The thing for me is like it tells the same story as a comic book I've read, or basically the same story as it's called Irredeemable, and Irredeemable was just better.
Irredeemable wasn't quite Omni-Man. So I think it's close. Yeah, I would love to see an Irredeemable series because that you know what Brightburn I feel like really wasted the premise of like Irredeemable because Brightburn was fucking terrible and it had so much potential.
That was terrible.
No, Brightburn was terrible.
But the whole premise of like a Superman,
like Superman probably.
It was done on so the cheap though. Like for what it costs $0 to make. I don't know why they made it though. Like then why do it if you can't do it right? But for what it was fine.
Past the turn, but Irredeemable is a very good comic. It's basically like Superman is so superior to all of humanity that he just can't really handle it mentally.
Right.
He's not Superman. He's you know. And then there was Incorruptible was like the companion book to that about Irredeemable's greatest supervillain who actually becomes the savior of humanity. Because he's like the only one that could tangle with him. So that was a cool book too. You see the villain's arc from villain to like, those were really good books.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's what introduced me to Mark Waid.
I'm gonna fracture Triskelion.
I'm gonna deal you 6 damage.
Yeah. Ouch.
How do you like them apples?
Was it worth it?
Well, I mean, now I can play my thing.
I'm trying to keep Zach in check because he's making a vampire every 2 seconds. You're like, you know who needs to be kicked in the deck right now? The guy whose commander is going to cost 10 mana.
Swiftfoot boots.
Peter Stormare should play the devil in everything. Like, he should be the only person allowed to be the devil.
Who?
Peter Stormare.
Who is? I can't pull it.
Who wants to money Lebowski?
Oh, yeah.
He's the devil in Constantine. German engineering.
I'm going to play a Prava and put the boots on the Prava. Let's see.
The devil wears Prava.
I'm going to send 2 soldiers at Jaya. 2 at Zach and 2 at Jason.
So that's what, 4?
They are 3 6s.
Jeez.
Oh.
3 power.
So Prava. Oh my god. Prava does work.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, so you're sending 2 tokens at... Are you killing Jaya or is she just getting dropped to 1?
No, she's
taking 6 damage.
Yeah.
Zoinks.
And all your stuff has vigilance?
Yeah.
Gross.
I think maybe John's a threat here.
Yeah. I think that's been established.
I forgot to draw for Monarch.
And you all
John, you're the Monarch.
I was crazy.
Yeah.
You're the John Arc.
I'm the John. I don't know where to put this. Right there. I'm done. I don't get to draw right now, though, right? Or does Monarch...
You draw at the end of your turn.
No, I know,
Yeah,
but you get to draw like that turn when you become the monarch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you became the monarchs at the end of your turn.
Okay.
That encourages people to attack each other.
I gotcha. I am done.
Zach, what do you have going on there for creatures?
I have 2 1/1s. One of them has a lifelink, and I can pay 2, sack another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control. I do not have 2 mana up.
Okay. And then, John, what do you got? You've got Prava's big old butt, and then
6 3/6s. Wait.
6.
Wait, hold on. 2 2s.
They're 3/6s?
Yeah.
What's buffing them?
Intangible, Virtue, and Prava.
Prava's on your turn, so if it's on my turn,
Oh,
they
that's
don't
true.
get Prava.
Yeah, sorry. There are 2 2s right now. Snap!
Oh,
snap! There you go.
All right. Well, then we gotta.
You right.
Got the nickel and dime here. I'm gonna retail pay Fiery Temper at one of the tokens and just get rid of one of those.
Okay.
And then
I will sack it to the hidden stockpile. 2 scry.
And then I will.
Don't need that.
Frickin' laser beams.
There's a movie reference.
Was it though?
Classic.
It was technically a movie reference.
It's a dumber reference, but it holds up. I'm going to overload a Vandablast and just nuke all of everyone else's artifacts that are out there.
Why?
Why?
That's
Speak
not going to
again.
make it harder to get rid of John. Not
They
at all.
didn't ask if they
It doesn't hurt John at all.
I'm gonna
it only
sack
hurts
my
not
commander.
John.
I'm gonna sack my commanders here to draw a card, and then he got my Swiftfoot boots. That's a thing.
So now we can access Prava.
You could have not overloaded the Vandal Blast to get rid of the Swiftfoot boots.
You know what?
Right.
They didn't ask if they should thaw out the thing in the movie. I'm not asking if I should or shouldn't do something. I'm just like,
I'm Wilford Brimley. I'm telling you not to thaw the thing out.
And that's why you died in a closet.
you know what? I'll go buy some Liberty Mutual.
If you don't kill
Was it
Prava,
Liberty
I'm
Building
just
Mutual
sad.
is our destruction.
I like that play,
All right.
Johnny. Don't listen to these fuckers.
I'm gonna pass turn, and there it is. I passed
Clearly,
turn.
my illusionist bracers was winning John the game.
Wow.
I like how we haven't even really talked about the best movie that someone made a deck about. But what is there to say about the thing that people haven't already said? Did you guys see the remake?
The 2011 one that Johnny's talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't
it's
a
good.
remake. That dude,
prequel.
it's a prequel.
Okay.
The whole storyline is 2 parts. We saw the second
Name
part.
a good
in
prequel
1982.
ever.
What's
What's the best prequel
the
that's
Thing
ever been made?
2011. I don't know.
And it was so
Such a menace.
It's a shame that it's a shame they didn't have the technology in '82. Like what they did in 2011 with special effects to show what this creature was capable of. I thought was cool. I like the way the people just suddenly start turning into these gigantic face-eating nightmares. It was, oh God,
I
it was
think
unsettling.
people forgot the lesson of Jaws. I think special effects would be like, oh, we can show it. We can show the dewbacks and we can show stepping on Jabba the Hutt's tail. And it's like, maybe the shit was better when you couldn't show that stuff. You know?
Right? You had to make like harsher decisions on like what you could and couldn't do, and like I don't know. Jason, I'm gonna attack you for 1 for your monarch.
That's why I'm the monarch.
John's a monarch, so attack John.
God. Well, that's
John
not
didn't
gonna
set himself as the monarch because he doesn't know how to use spell table.
That's true.
Okay.
And you didn't take it away.
Fine.
I would say that like that's why people that do show the shit, like Ari Aster, does it so effectively because you don't see anything really in Hereditary until you do, and those moments that he puts in there are just like they stick with you because there's only like 2 or 3 moments in that whole movie where he's actually using gore effects, and they're so fucking horrific. Kind of the same to be said with Eggers too, with like the witch.
Yeah, I mean the trailer for that movie scared me so bad, and if he's not showing anything in the trailer, I I shudder to think what he actually shows. I'm gonna play Gifted Aetherborn. It's a 2/3 Death Touch lifelinker.
Yep.
And I'll make a vampire. I believe I already made the vampire. And then I'm gonna spend 3 for Urza's Incubator, and I'm gonna name vampires.
Yep.
I'm done.
Somebody should Vandal Blast that.
That's a callback.
Temple Mystery, bottom.
Man, if I knew it was going to be this much salt, I would have made margaritas tonight.
Play Arcanus the Impotent.
Yep.
This is where I would put illusionist bracers on him. If I had one! Oh, I don't even... I forgot I don't have that Simic Signet. God, what a drubbing. I'll play the Ozolith. Pass the turn.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, the biggest sin wasn't the Overload Vandal Blast. That was annoying, but it was the, well, probably can be dealt with now, but I'm not going to deal with her.
I'm going to get my...
or him. I don't know.
I'm going to get my...
Them.
My angel. It's just a 6, 9.
Nice.
Giggity. Silver Quill Campus. Tapped.
Can we deal with John at all, please? I had ways to deal with this shit, but you kept blowing him up.
Wop wop.
6.
Can we get the guy who's the arch enemy and the monarch?
Falling on deaf ears.
I mean, I'm trying.
Nadir, Agent of the Duskanel. You have a 2/3 Death Touch lifelinker, right, Zach?
Yep, and then a 1/1 lifelinker, and then 2 1/1s.
Does he have first strike also, or no?
Nah.
Okay. So I'll send 2 tokens at Zach. I'll send 3 at Jason.
How much damage? 9?
Yeah.
What's their power and toughness?
They are 3 6s. Or
I'll block.
Yeah.
I'll block one with my 3/4 Arcanus. I'll take 6 damage.
Okay.
I'll block one with my Death Touch lifelinker and take 3.
Okay.
And gain 2, so take 1.
She dies, and then I get... Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on this guy. Okay. So he's now a 4/4.
Have you considering skipping to the concede step? At any time.
Yeah.
Would you like to enter scoop phase?
Would you like to know more? Well, going back to Ari Aster real quick, like, that was what I kind of didn't like as much in Midsummer, is because there was just more kind of senseless gore. But the thing that made that cool is that everything is done in, like, the stark daylight. And that was, like, the gimmick. But it worked really well. Because you just got to see literally everything. And it was pretty terrifying.
Except the 3 times that they woke up and somebody was dead.
But at least then you got to see the aftermath. I think the cliff scene is kind of was the money shot, right?
I guess so. Some Logan's Run bullshit.
I didn't really like the lead actress, if I'm going to be honest, and I didn't like her so much that I don't think I'm going to like the new Black Widow movie.
I want that movie to be good. Because Taskmaster.
I think they thought it would be good, and that's why they didn't release it in COVID.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they could have just thrown it up on Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
It probably should have.
But it's got the what's the point kind of feel to it.
What, on backstory for Black Widow?
I mean, the backstory for the next Black Widow as well?
I guess.
And Taskmaster.
I don't know. I was like, I was sick of Marvel. And
Taskmaster is just a poor man's Slade Wilson.
or Craven, yeah.
I honestly like I like that Disney is doing this kind of these little mini series like WandaVision and
Yeah.
Yeah, the Loki one's going to be pretty legit too.
I'm looking
I think
forward to
so.
that
I'm
one.
Yeah.
hoping that one's good. Because WandaVision was good until the end. Falcon and Winter Soldier had 2 good episodes, and the rest was boring.
Yep.
And
I can forgive it for its faults. I still like the idea that they went from comic books to big blockbuster movies to now they're making these like 10 episode series type things, and for better or worse, I like that they're doing it, that they're going that route because they're setting up for stuff down the road. Like they can set the foundation for something else in the future movie wise, and
and like
appreciate that.
the people that really care can see all the minutia, and the people that don't can just go to the movie, and the movie will still make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way about Star Wars?
Yeah.
I don't know. Star Wars isn't doing anything good. The Bad Batch is just like more Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I haven't bothered to watch it.
But
I didn't care
Mandalorian
for
was
Clone
really
Wars.
good. That they did do a good
Yeah.
job. from
Yeah,
start
but
to finish.
Mandalorian, if it was just like Space Cowboy, if it wasn't Star Wars, it would still be just as good.
It could have
Yeah,
been.
I
It could have been
agree.
anything else. Yeah, it didn't have to be
Yeah.
Star Wars. Whose turn
It was
is it?
good that it was, and Mandalorian was good, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Draw.
I think Rogue One is one of the best prequels.
You keep saying that.
Agreed.
and
Agreed.
I was just so bored until it has the best last 30 minutes of any Star Wars movie ever. But
It's fucked that you were bored. That just makes no sense to me.
why? It's just
Like the whole thing was interesting to me.
I don't know.
Like I even went
What did
and
you want?
there's like a prequel book to Rogue One. Like I read that and I was like, ooh, this is interesting.
Yeah, I liked Rogue One. That was done. I really like that. I like that they killed everyone in the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, everyone died? Yeah, that's
Or
what I'm
like
talking
Blue
about.
Squadron. I was like, haha, the X-Wings don't have a Blue Squadron. Oh.
Oh.
Now we know why.
Well,
All right,
Cassian Andor's
I'm
coming
gonna-
back.
I'm gonna play some Magic, and this is probably not. I'm gonna play like a crazy person.
I
I'm
love
just
the
a crazy
preface
person.
every time Johnny plays something.
Don't mind. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here.
Cause a
So
lot.
I'm gonna pay my 2 extra for Obosh.
Okay.
Okay. Gonna
Are we just? Is Johnny
Play.
just gonna win here?
Mark of Fury on Obosh.
Hell
And
yeah.
then let's see.
Haste.
John, I'm gonna since he's got haste, I'm gonna swing Obosh at you.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
He's got mana open.
What? How much or whatever?
Obosh is is gonna hit for 6.
Does he? I get blocked. Though, right?
It's a 3/5. It's gonna do double damage.
Okay. No trample.
No trample.
3/6. I'll
Yep.
just block with my 6/6 angel.
Okay. Obosh is there. Boop. Okay, and then I will cast Fleshbag Marauder.
Okay.
Everybody sacrifices a creature.
Come on, dude.
He gets
And
You really killed Arcanus the Omnipotent to kill one of the archenemy's 1/1 tokens. For real.
yes, because I needed to get
I
my
need to
hand...
draw 3 cards to find an answer. Like, you're just taking me out of the game. Like, if you don't want my help beating John, that's fine.
I mean, honestly, same.
No,
I'm
Mark of
serious.
Fury.
If you don't want my help beating John, because that's how you're playing.
Well, Mark of Fury was going to keep popping back in my hand, making my Gear Aura useless. So I had to do something about it. So that's what I did.
All right. I loved it. I appreciate it.
All right.
Don't listen to these scrubs.
All right, I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
All right. So what can I do that's going to do nothing to John? I want those
Oh, wait,
3
who's-
cards, though. I want those 3 cards so bad.
Want that sweet shack meat?
Oh, this is terrible. This just sucks.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, it doesn't. It's not. Sangromancer. Oh, Sangromancer costs 2 less.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Cacao. Cacao. Then.
My gallbladder's acting up thinking about editing this.
I'm gonna pay 2.
Oh, my gallbladder.
My gallstones.
I'm gonna sack a vampire to indulge an aristocrat.
Uh-oh.
So
Stop it.
I'll put a +1/+1 counter on each creature or each vampire I control rather. So I control 2. They both get +1/+1. I'm just trying to empty my hand so I can get those sweet 3 cards. I'm gonna pay 1 life. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. I'm done.
Jason.
The AV plays upkeep is great. Pass turn, fuckheads.
I'll get an angel. Untap. Play a Sir Conrad. Mentor the Meek.
Jeez, John, I don't know what your deck was based on, but was it a movie where one dude like kicks 3 other dudes' asses?
It's not even that good. It's just I'm on a team with Johnny apparently.
Yep.
Well, I hope you guys hug it out afterwards.
We did beforehand. That's the
Oh,
yeah.
that's what's getting you going. It's wearing such rare form.
How big is Sanguo Chicky?
Sangromancer, it's a 4/4.
Tokens at Zack. And I'll go the 6/6 Nadir at Jason.
How many tokens we talking?
3.
I'll block 2 of them.
Okay.
Does one of them die?
There are 3 6s.
So my Sangromancer was a 4/4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
so it
would
doesn't die.
see that thing. Oh, okay, yeah. But it would see yours dying, right? Yes, because it doesn't die.
Right.
Got there. Gained 3 life.
Okay.
I'm doing it all for you, Jason.
Jason's watching hockey at this point.
Right.
Jason's left the game. He's never coming back.
Well,
This
I'm
is
never
my
coming
fault.
back because I'm going to play a creature and you're going to fucking blow it up to make John tap one of his creatures. Well, if I don't kill your creature, John won't have to tap his 1/1 token.
I'll go Monarch, draw, and pass turn. Go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead, teammate. I mean,
You
Johnny
skip. Wait,
Mulligans.
what the fuck are you talking about? You skip me entirely?
No.
Has it been your turn for 10 minutes?
No. It wasn't that long. I just attacked on my turn. I didn't
What's
even
going
do
on? I
it.
feel like it
Yeah, no.
was almost my turn.
I think you really were like.
Jesus.
Did he take the damage from the thing you attacked him with?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
don't
took
know.
6.
You did take
Yeah, I'm
6.
16
Oh
now.
yeah, he's at 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny, go.
Yeah, we didn't skip you, dude.
Okay.
It's just been his turn for 10 minutes. Jesus.
It really hasn't though.
And the draw. Burp. All right.
So Johnny, I'm just telling you, if you can hit Dunning for 10 in the face, I can end this all.
Oh, that's spicy.
But you have to hit him.
For 10.
10.
Could you bring yourself to impact John in some way?
Yeah, I know. You'll still get post game snuggles. I guarantee you.
Oh, did you take your?
Okay. As long as the snuggles are there.
You take your
I
one
took
Conrad
my-
damage, Zach?
I take a Conrad damage.
Yeah.
Playing 1 land, paying 2nd land.
That's horse crap.
Sorry. Oh, that's supposed to hit everyone. Fuck, everyone take a Conrad damage. It's Joey from EDH Rex favorite card. I've been on such a EDH Rec YouTube channel time sink lately.
I found this out. I found this the other day. I don't know if you know, but EDH Rec has articles.
EDH Rec has articles. So does Cool Stuff Inc.
Oh.
Do they?
MTG Price?
Yeah, Cool Stuff Inc. has articles because Zvi Malashowitz wrote one that everybody hated on Cool Stuff Inc. this week.
Soon.
I heard a thing about that. Something about the Pro Tour and something about...
There would be no EDH without the Pro Tour, you ungrateful casual idiots.
Yes, damn all us casuals. The nerve. Yeah, that's right. I heard a thing or two about it. It's funny. It's cute. Let's just go ahead and I'll put these guys out. John, you're gonna lose 3 life. And
how dare you?
Off of Soul Scourge. When it enters the battlefield, target player loses 3 life, and then when Soul Scourge leaves the battlefield, you gain that life back. That player gains 3 life. So, all right. And then
Actually, hold on.
Oh.
Do you have a way to get that guy through?
I don't have any haste right now.
Okay, never mind.
So, but Soul Scourge is flying. It's a 3/3 or 3/2, and then the Grim Dancer is going to be a lifelink Death Toucher.
Did I take my damage? I don't think I did.
And that'll be my turn since we are.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna pay a life to get a black off Caves. I'm gonna Tainted Strike, Sangromancer, whatever. I want my 3 cards.
Okay.
Let's see, untap. So in my upkeep, I draw 3, and then I draw.
In your
1.
upkeep, you draw 3, and then you draw a step.
Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, perfect, just perfect.
Wait, did you? What did you do? Oh, you drew. Okay, I thought you were milling.
Yeah, I drew.
For some reason. Okay.
Right.
No, I wish. Let's go. Read the Bones. Scry 2. I'm gonna go ahead and lose my 2 lives before I forget. Scry 2. Let's see that. Sure. 1 on top, 1 on bottom.
Yeah.
I'll draw 2. Gosh. I'm gonna pay. Oh, hey, things are cheaper. I'm gonna pay 1 for Dusk Legion Zealot.
Okay.
And wish I could get these lands out of my hand. I mean,
You can play 2. Did you play your 2 lands?
Oh, I get to play 2 lands? Oh,
yeah, Gerber Orrery.
Sweet. Bloodstained Mire. I'm not going to hit Jason because Jason could help me later. Johnny, you have flyers. Dunning, you have flyers. I'm going to crack Bloodstained Mire and get a mountain and take 1. And I am done.
Chase on.
There are other mountains in this deck, right? Right.
1,000-year elixir.
Yep.
A 10.
That's a mountain.
Play Experiment Kraj.
Nice.
I'll pass turn.
End of your turn, everyone mill 1. I did not get a creature. And
Damaging moves. Fuck.
everyone take 1 from Jason.
Alright, let me finish shuffling up and I'll
Okay. Did you mill, Johnny?
Yes,
Did you take 1?
I did.
What did you mill? Swamp?
I milled the swamp. Yeah.
Okay.
Mill 1. I got Bishop of Rebirth.
Okay, everyone take 1.
I sort of wanted that.
Okay. Beginning of my turn. Draw a card. Bastion of Remembrance. Get a human.
I'm sorry. I should have made a vampire and drawn with Dusk Legion Zealot. Lost another life. I'm bad at this game.
Human.
Sorry.
I'll go all tokens at Zack, and then the 6/6 at Jason.
I'll block, and then I'll put in a counter on Experiment Kraj to make him a 5/7.
Nice.
How many are coming at me?
You have 3 6s, and then 1 7. It's a lot. Angel.
I'll block 2 of the biggest, the 2 tokens coming at me.
Okay.
I'll block the 3rd one with Sangromancer, so it dies, and I gain 3. And then how much in angel damage?
4, 5, 7.
All right, I'm at 11.
What died? You had 1 creature die?
Dusk Legion. I had 2. It was a vampire token and a Dusk Legion Zealot.
So we all take 2?
Yeah. Well, no, 3, because I had a soldier token die too.
Yeah.
Oh no, take 6 because of Bastion of Remembrance.
Ugh, Jesus.
6, 4, 6, 8. One, 2. Everyone take 4. I'm sacking a human token. Goes up 1. And a soldier.
You can just kill all of us.
That's what. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
Sack and yeah.
So
You got it.
Well, everyone, that was our first episode. Fun game.
Jason's never gonna sit at a table with me ever again.
Like you said, he's not only watching a hockey game, he's at a hockey game. He literally,
Right.
Jason Alt has
He's
left the building. Since I won, I'm gonna give my prize to Jason, just for
to force him to come back.
I just want him to roll a d6. Whether he comes back or not, he's going to pick the next theme. So let me... these are the themes that the decks have to be movie-related for episode 2, if this ever happens. So if you roll a 1, it's going to be... What?
I rolled a 2.
Oh, don't tell me yet.
Well, okay, I gotta re-roll.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah,
You told me to roll a d6. I rolled a d6. You're like, oh, don't roll a d6.
Well, I gotta tell the audience
I'm gonna roll a d6.
what we're rolling here. Okay, so if you roll a 1, it's an action movie themed. Your decks have to be action movie. 2, it's David Lynch themed. 3, it's 80s movie. 4, slasher flick. 5, girl power movie. And 6, sword and sorcery, where it has to be all like sirs, lords, and ladies.
Jesus. 4.
4, slasher flick. All right.
So horror again.
So horror again, but a different genre. Do you want to take a mulligan?
No.
Okay, we'll do slasher flick. So
instead of monsters, it's all blades. Okay.
yeah,
Slasher.
has to be some kind of murderish theme. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I want to see what everyone comes up with. So that is our first episode of the Cult of Films Commander Night, or Two-Headed Giant. It depends on when when you tuned in. But yeah, unfortunately, I was victorious on this one. So Hereditary won tonight, but I still think that we all think that The Thing is the best movie at the table. Honorable mention of The Stuff, because that is, I mean, you should definitely watch that, and it's streaming free on Prime right now. And Interview with the Vampire was a good movie when I was a kid. I've been reluctant to watch it again because I just don't want. I want to remember it as it was.
Brad Pitt sucks.
And everyone sucks in that
Hey,
movie.
everybody, I'm a ancient vampire or whatever.
If Antonio Banderas and Brad Pitt did make out in that movie, didn't they? I feel like they
Man,
did.
it has been a while since I saw it.
Damn. Yeah, so that's if that did happen, if I'm remembering that correctly, maybe I'm just remembering my own.
I think you're just remembering some fan fiction you found
that
your sister wrote.
Or that you wrote yourself.
So let's go around the table. Special guest tonight, Mr. Zack Taylor. Thank you for coming and representing Interview with the Vampire. Where can everyone find you,
Thanks
sir?
for having me.
Yeah.
You can find me at Z4CK38 on Twitter, and you can find me on Commander Social podcast. We're at Commander Social, and we release casual Commander podcast every Wednesday, and you can get that wherever you download your podcasts.
Excellent. Mr. my co-host from Film Mulligans and regular Barfly on the Cult of Films, Mr. Jason Alt. Thank you.
Hey everybody, you can find me at Jason E. Alt on Twitter, and I got a pin tweet in lieu of a link tree that links to all the other stuff I do around the internet. But like not the stuff I don't want people who don't like me to know I do, you know?
Right.
Like I've been gradually taking stuff out of there so people don't try to get me fired. So I don't do anything as far as you know.
There you go.
Trying to dox me. Everyone's always trying to dox me. Forget it. I'm not that stupid.
It's turning into a Johnny Mulligans plug. All right, Johnny Mulligans, my teammate. Thank you for the W. Where can everyone find you, sir?
Shh.
You can't.
You can find me on Twitter at CMDR_Hamilton, and that's and you can find me at the Cult of Films, hanging out with John, making me watch some of the most some painful. It's all just awful stuff. He makes me watch the awful stuff. I'm the red shirt. It's all good.
We are at the Cult of Films. You can find me at John the Host. Look at all these wonderful foil inklings that I didn't get to play this round.
Aww.
So
good.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.